Yeah, I think that YouGov poll was right out there. It's certainly bad for the coalition now. I think it might be bad for YouGov come Monday. We shall see. Let's have a look at this poll bludger aggregation, though, of the major polls. So that flattens them all out. And it tells the story, doesn't it, Joel, that, Labor, of course, after being elected, had a strong lead. The coalition whittled that away. They got to level pegging or just in front by the start of this campaign. We talked about how the campaign would matter. Well, what's happened? I must admit it surprised me. I thought it would go the other way, but it's hardened towards Labor throughout. Now, while it's very difficult to pick, as you say, seat by seat, the general trend here is encouraging for Labor.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Look, I'm sceptical of the YouGov poll too, but it must have sent alarm bells ringing in the coalition camp today. I've no doubt about that. But it's still a seat-by-seat contest. And, again, with so many undecided still and so much of the primary vote going to minor parties, it's a bold call to call majority at this point. Let me give you one very quick example. Patterson in the Hunter Valley, a great sitting member, therefore a great candidate, but been knocked around by the redistribution, working hard, but she's had this offshore wind farm proposed by Labor in her electorate. That's been damaging for her, but more particularly, the mayor of the biggest city in the electorate is running as an independent, not recommending preferences. So how much primary vote will he secure? Where will he take it from in proportionate terms? And where will it go when he's been eliminated? Now, if anyone thinks they know the answer to that question, Chris, they are kidding themselves. And there are Pattersons all around the country. So
yeah, there are different stories in so many electorates, and just the tiniest quick tweak in this election and voting over the next 24 hours or 48 hours could be the difference between Labor's 78 seats and 68 seats. It's just now I've said, because Anthony Albanese has said he's going for majority government, I'm calling it a fail for Albo if he has to slip into minority government, no matter how narrow that minority is. Give me what you think is a fail for Peter Dutton. How many seats does the coalition need to win for Peter Dutton to claim that it's been a successful campaign?
Oh, I think anything less than 10 additional seats for Peter is a loss, which is not much more than half of what he needed to secure a majority. So I'm not setting the bar too high in my view. And if he doesn't secure 10 additional seats, I think it'll be a pretty ugly party room meeting immediately after the election.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he's got to get up to about 65 seats. Otherwise, it's subpar for him and looks a bit ugly. We shall see, Joel. It's been good to talk to you. We'll catch up with you next week. Joel Fitzgibbon there, the former Labor Defence Minister, still saying Labor will win, but not totally convinced that they're going to be able to get to majority government.